Hi, I'm Todd Gould, Director of Technology for Presence. I'm going to give you a quick 5-minute overview of our Contact Center Suite 7. Presence offers a fully modular suite of products that are built from the ground up to be fully integrated. The channels are Presence Outbound, a soft dialer offering preview, progressive, and full predictive dialing, Voice Inbound for skills-based routing of inbound ACD calls, Presence Messaging that includes routing of emails, faxes, and SMS messages, Presence Internet for chat, collaboration, web callback, and click-to-call, and Back Office for ACD routing of work such as fulfillment tasks. The additional modules we offer are intelligent routing that allows for database-driven and logic-driven routing of contacts, a full text-to-speech and speech recognition IVR with a visual designer, on-demand recording, planned recording, as well as agent desktop screen recording, Presence Supervisor for real-time monitoring and reporting capabilities, and then a wizard and designer-based custom reporting tool as well as Presence scripting that has an easy-to-learn and powerful visual designer. This suite of products allows you to pick only the modules required at deployment and add modules through licensing as the contact center's needs change over time. There are many different deployment scenarios for Presence. Let's cover just the four most common. The first is for the enterprise and mid-level contact centers where we deploy Presence with an Avaya AES and Communications Manager servers. For small to medium-sized businesses, we can deploy the Presence Suite to a new or existing Avaya system using Presence OpenGate as the communications gateway between the two systems. This is a great architecture for those contact centers that may not be able to afford a full upgrade to AES. The third scenario is when a contact center wants to maintain its investment in a switch other than Avaya. Here again, we can deploy OpenGate as the communications gateway and call control between Presence and the existing switch. The Presence Suite can also be deployed as a standalone system where OpenGate becomes not only a gateway, but also the ACD engine. Let's go ahead and do a quick demo so we can see what the agent interface looks like. So let's go ahead and log an agent in. All I do is click on my agent icon, put in my agent ID. When I do this, this will log me into Presence and at the same time will log me into the ACD switch. I get two things. I get my Presence toolbar at the top where I do all of my contact control from, and I also get a session information window here that shows the list of skills that are configured for me in the switch. When I'm ready to take calls, I just hit the start button. This will set me to available and start my timers. If there are any calls in queue, I'll get them immediately. So let's go ahead and have a customer dial into the call center. So what happens when a customer dials in is I get two screen pops. One, I get the contact information window, which is the basic information about the campaign or the service that this call came in on, meaning the queue. So this is Relate Technologies new accounts. I see that, and I also see the caller ID of the person calling. I have a copy-paste button that I can use right here if I need to. But I also, in this case, have done an integration to Salesforce.com and passed the caller ID of the person calling to Salesforce.com to do a search on and found the contact that has that caller ID. I can click on that contact and look at their contact information. Now the caller ID I'm using is 6990. That is an extension that I'm dialing in with. This customer is asking to create a new account. They want to open up a new gold account. So let's go ahead and send the accounting department an email. So in my agent toolbar, I'll click on send email up here. And I'll use a predefined template for a new account for an existing customer. Double click on that. I get some fields down here. Account type as gold. Name, Liam Catherall. Address, 600 Lee Street. I just enter in their information into the template fields. Which fills out the fields in the various places inside of the email template. I'll choose the accounting department from a predefined list of email addresses, an address book, and I'll hit send. The mail's been added to the outbound queue. Now, when I'm done with this, I can hang up the call when I'm finished speaking with the customer. I then qualify the call. What was the reason for this call? It was a new account. This is important for reporting. And when I'm done and ready to take the next call, I just hit close. When that does, it sets me back to available and refreshes my integration to a default home page. Now, imagine that I am now the accounting department, and the accounting department where I sent that email to. The accounting department just got a skills-based routed email that went to an accounting department rep that had that skill and popped that email to them to fulfill that request that I just sent to the accounting department. This is essentially the utilization of our back office product. Now the accounting department goes ahead and processes this request. Again, they do the same type of workflow where they hang up, qualify, and close, and they're back to available, ready for the next work item that they need to finish. The creation of that new account caused a flag to be set for that record. So the outbound dialer is automatically going to dial that customer back as a courtesy call to let them know that we've established a new account for them. So when the dialer dials that call, one of two things could happen. The dialer could either play an IVR message to the customer that welcomes them as a new account holder, and then could offer them the option of pressing 1 to speak to a customer service rep or just hanging up. If they press 1, or if the dialer just gives it directly to an agent for an agent to give them that personal touch, it would screen pop to the agent just like this with, you see the Relate Technologies new accounts courtesy call is what this went out on. It shows the person we're calling, Liam Catherall, and a little bit of comments information. And then it also screen pops their account in Salesforce.com at the same time so that the agent can reference this if needed. The agent can welcome them to the account. Then when they're done, again, they hang up, they qualify, and they close. And they're back to available, ready for the next call. Now, the dialer, it's got multiple new accounts, and it's going to keep dialing and keep giving it to available agents until it runs out of new accounts. Now, when this agent works this call, they hang up again, they qualify, and they close. But this time, if the agent needs to go on break and they don't want to receive another call from the dialer, they can just hit their stop button, choose a region code of break, hit OK. Now when they close, they're automatically set into stopped mode and they're on break where their timer's timing. There are many more features and products that Presence has that we haven't been able to show you in this short screencast. If you'd like more information, you can email us at sales@presenceco.com, visit our website at www.presenceco.com, or just contact us at one of the numbers listed here. Thank you.